If you want to be the hottest version of yourself, then it's really easy. All you need to do is think of the hottest person that you know. Think of a makeup look that they've done that you love and recreate it. For me, it's the Megan Fox Transformers makeup look. This one specifically, she looked absolutely phenomenal. Of course, it's the face, not the makeup, but the makeup also ate down. So if you want to know how I recreated it, keep watching. I'm going to show you. Her skin has this gorgeous, healthy glow like she's been sitting out in the sun all day. So to achieve that, we're going to use the Ilia Beauty Base Face Milk. This gives us the perfect lightweight base that's also glowing. One of the more prominent features are her brows. They're always dark. So for that, I'm going to go in with a black eyebrow pencil and go in heavy. The brows are definitely a little intimidating at first, especially without any makeup. We want flawless, bronzy, glowy skin. So to achieve that, we're going to mix the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation with the Urban Decay Phase Bond Luminizer. I'm using the shade Space Cowboy. Applying that in a light, even layer across my face. For the concealer, I'm going to first go in with a shade that matches my skin tone more, adding a little bit on the under eyes and areas I want to cover. And then on top of that, I'm going to go in with a super light concealer just for the under eyes to really get that brightened effect. And for the contour, I'm going to focus it on my forehead, my cheeks, and my jaw. But I'm also going to go ahead and use it on my nose, following it into the eyelid. For the blush, I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury one, focusing mainly on the cheeks, but also taking the brush over the nose as well. Finishing off the base by setting the T-zone with a baking powder and the contour with a bronzer. So we already kind of achieved the eyeshadow look without actually using any eyeshadow. But I am going to go in with this Yves Saint Laurent mini clutch palette, starting off with this shade across the lid and adding that to the under eye as well. And then I'm going to go in with this sparkly shade for the inner corner and across the inner corner of my lid. And her eyeliner is pretty thick going across the whole lid, so I'm going to go in with this powder eyeliner from Jane Iredale. Very slowly just follow that across the upper lid. And when I get to the end, I'm adding a tiny little flip. I'm going to also take that same brush and add some halfway across the bottom lash line, just below the waterline. Finishing off the eyes with a mascara and a natural looking lash. Now we can move on to the final step, which is the lips. I'm going to shape my lips a little bit to match hers using the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheek Contour Duos. This is in the shade Light. And because everything else is already dark, I'm going to opt in for a lighter lip look, going in with the Lawless lipstick in the shade Platinum, and then a clear plumping gloss over the top. I recommend using a plumping gloss because this is going to help that natural redness come out of your lips. And I feel like when I take my clips out, that's when you really see the makeup. But yeah, guys, this is my take on Megan Fox's Transformers makeup. I am beyond obsessed with this. This makeup look has been stuck in my head for many years, and I knew I had to recreate it at some point. I am so glad I did. I am so obsessed with this because my eyes are light. I love the contrast of the dark with the eyebrows and the eye makeup. This is truly one of those iconic makeup looks.